Well, I've been drinking all my water, and we still got another segment to go in this. But let's get back to the subject at hand.
Yeah.
He looks like a Bond villain.
Yeah. He looks very shifty. He's just missing a scar down his face.
That's
He's just missing a scar down his face.
The policies and the things that he does are just hateful.
Mm-hmm.
He's a hateful human being. Okay, let me rephrase that. He shows the characteristics of being a hateful individual. I can't say he's a hateful individual because that makes me liable. So he shows the characteristics of being a hateful individual. And you can tell by everybody knows my stance on abortion rights, the LGBTQ plus community. You know my stance on these things. He is against absolutely everything that I stand for, that I feel is just human decency. It feels like he's showing the characteristics of a person who does not care about other people unless it benefits him.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. And I don't know what's going to happen in this situation, but this is positive that people in the Republican Party are starting to be like, you know what? Some of y'all got to go.
Yeah.
The House, the budget and the budget and the debt ceiling was just passed, despite the fact that there were people on both sides that were against this bill. And, that gives me, happiness that hey, maybe we're moving in the right direction. The Proud Boy man got locked up no, he wasn't Proud Boys. He was freedom fighters, not freedom fighters. One of the guys that stormed the office, I forgot which one he was, which group he's in. He's in one of those white supremacist groups. They all run the same to me.
Proud Boys.
No, I don't think he was he a Proud Boy? Well, he got 18 years.
Listen, the Klan.
Yeah, no, the white supremacists. I mean, the white supremacists. That's what it is.
You can call these offshoots whatever you want, but that's because everybody's trying to shy away from Ku Klux Klan. Nobody likes that. But let me tell you, that was some effective marketing and branding they had. The KKK, they had the little outfits. I mean,
you mean a white cloth?
Yeah, but I mean, it's better than them Target khakis and polos. Like, y'all look stupid.
See, the Klan hid themselves, but were there, and you knew who they were.
They hid themselves with flair.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
These new groups, like, they're out there, but they're not visible out there.
It's not intimidating whatsoever.
Well, no, it's definitely not intimidating whatsoever. Well, them white sheets ain't intimidating unless you're Chef from South Park.
When you saw a bunch of them with the little pointy hats and their little patches, their little Girl Scout patches and everything on, and actually no, sorry to the Girl Scouts, but their little patches on.
The Girl Scouts under the bus,
and they were riding on their horses and stuff like that. That was intimidating.
Maybe in the late 1800s and early 1900s. But what's intimidating
to
me,
before assault rifles, sure.
Well, what's intimidating to me were the neo-Nazis. Once you started shaving your head and putting tattoos everywhere.
Let me tell you how much I don't like being around a bald white man, and I don't care if it's alopecia. I don't like it.
And the only bald white man that gets a pass is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's literally the only one. There's no others.
And Kojak.
Kojak. But I got to see a lollipop or something.
Wait a minute, who had a lollipop?
Kojak.
Oh, okay, Kojak.
Yeah.
Well, no, because what's his name? That was in Saturday Night Fever and Look Who's Talking and Grease. John Travolta.
But he'll put a wig on. He'll put a wig on in the New York Minute.
But he's had some movies that he's done bald headed and with a goatee, and I'm just like, nah.
I don't know. A bald Italian doesn't. Nah. Now, if you a bald like Irishman or just like,
hold on, don't be giving Italians pass. And
no,
my bestie is
they
Italian.
Do love saying the N-word. They love it.
Yeah. I love Italian people and Italian culture.
Mhm.
But also, there was a situation in Bensonhurst in the 80s where they killed a black kid just for being in the neighborhood.
Mhm.
So just because he's Italian, bald head. But Edward Norton is the reason why them skinheads scare me to death. When he did the curb stomp on my man, he said, "Put your teeth on the curb." I'm like, "Nah, you're gonna have to shoot me. I ain't gonna put my teeth on the curb."
I mean, but the American History X just so annoying to me because
Why?
it's always black people always got to come in and literally save your life before you will give us any kind of respect for our humanity. Like
Well,
we literally have to come in and rescue you from your own people. And look out for you at the expense of our own selves before you will give us any kind of respect. And then it'll still be so half-hearted.
well, I say me and you always disagree on this, but I say it is our responsibility to show people that the propagandist stereotypes
Mhm.
sometimes are true, but are generally not true.
Yes.
And like you don't know these things unless you interact with these people. Like
Mhm.
I don't know how many Italian people I knew growing up. Not a lot. The only Italian references I had were television and media. Everybody was the mafia. That's not Italian American culture. Not at all. So, but you wouldn't know that unless you interact with Italian Americans.
Yeah,
So,
but again, that's not on them. That's on the people who you need to reach out to that community to learn about that community. If you realize that you have some sort of blind spot or bias.
it's a blind spot. If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notification button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/unsolicited perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.